I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember where we're at.
We are in... we're in trouble. Let's leave it at that. If I recall, we're in a... What would be... a catacomb? No. What would you describe it as, Thor?
Well, you went into it thinking it was a tomb, and then you find out it's not a tomb, it's a bunker.
Yeah.
And
didn't I startle that one person who was, like, sleeping in the coffin or something by accident?
maybe.
I think we startled a few people, including ourselves, along the way.
Yeah, that follows. And so this is where the important people... Oh, yeah, right. Tzolo's sister. She jumped out and bolted.
Yeah. After like 100 years sleep, we wake her up and she runs.
You'd think her legs would be a little
Right.
rubbery, but she just bolted.
I can't go 8 hours. How does she go 100 plus years?
I think it's an undead thing.
In which case I want in on it.
What it is there's this, that was Zila. I don't know if you actually heard her name, but, whatever. Metagame, who cares?
I don't think we did.
This is a place where the Jazulian cult stashed their most important members and put them in stasis for their eventual return, which will be brought to us by a group of adventurers that come here and prove themselves worthy. They will reawaken the Jazulian higher-ups, and they will once again rule the world.
This post-apocalyptic event is brought to you by...
Right. So it sounds like we're going to convert this time round all hail our new and benevolent leaders and change our alignment towards going off and conquering the world.
Yes.
I mean, we never said we were the good guys, right?
I think it's kind of assumed in our actions, to be honest, but yeah, see how it goes.
It was never declared.
I mean,
it wasn't.
Yeah, we weren't really declaring ourselves the good guys in a sense. I mean, let's see, we raided an abandoned castle, killed a bunch of bandits. What else did we do? We set fire to a poor merchant's ship, killed him, and the cult. So I guess, in a sense, positive for a negative. So, we killed a dragon.
We've killed several. We've plundered. I'd say we're definitely in the neutral camp.
Yeah, I'd say we're neutral. I wouldn't say we're necessarily good.
What you've plundered has all come from almost entirely evil coffers, which is just what they've pillaged and stolen from weaker whoever's.
So
in modern day terms, we'd be Lehman Brothers.
No, the way I see it, we're still neutral, because it's literally just stronger beats the weaker. That's about it, right?
Yeah.
The food chain, we're just, stronger person takes the other person's stuff, As this dungeon will take our stuff, so dungeon's stronger.
Sounds like it will, yeah. Are we waiting or not, or what we doing?
I would say just go ahead, and I'll have him tag along as an NPC at the moment, and then he should be here sooner or later.
Now, I think we came from the north.
Okay.
I think this is near.
I think we came through here, because wasn't there like a bunch of hanging bodies? Yeah, didn't we have to walk through where there was like a bunch of bodies hanging from the ceiling, like mutilated or something?
In here, maybe? There were a bunch of bodies. I don't know if you can even see that. I'll throw a torch in there. So there were a bunch of bodies here, like in these little cubbies.
Maybe we can
Yeah,
do more.
I think this is new. Oh, hang on. No. This looks vaguely like the room that kind of crushed us last time. Or tried to.
This says, "Thou hast reached the inner sanctum of Tzolo. Tzolo sleep." I'm assuming that you can use your read languages by, I think Aten has that. So, which was a really good choice for this adventure. "Thou hast reached the inner sanctum of Tzolo. Tzolo sleeps, waiting for the predestined time of the Jazulian rebirth. Glowst not, lest thy pride usher in thy unalterable doom." That is inscribed above the archway to the entrance of this room, so it's right about here. The burial chamber within is well appointed, with a large woven rug showing 3 great fanged elephant heads.
Is there another way out of this room?
Not obviously, but of course nothing is obvious in here.
Now, just between me and you, Adric, we don't have to converse this with Aten just yet. I'm okay with joining the bad side. It wouldn't have been the first time I've almost joined the bad side. Okay, so quick backstory. One of my other characters before I moved to New York, I was playing an Azamar, a fallen Azamar, and we were tasked with going to this town that was basically taken over by zombies, and clearing it and taking out whoever was controlling them. And basically, we got to the main castle, and the boss was like, "Hey, if you join me, you can run the town." And we're like, okay. And he was like, "All you have to do is go back and kill the people who sent you." And I was like, okay, fair enough. We thought about it, and so we decided, worst comes to worst, what we do, we go back, we talk to those people, let them know what happened, and if they give us a shittier reward, we kill them and then go back, and then we're evil and whatnot. But they actually were like, "Hey, if you go back and kill him, you can literally have the town all for yourselves. We won't have any part in it. It's all yours." And we're like, okay. So literally, we were on the verge of killing innocent people for a town.
Oh, seems like
Beautiful.
a level up.
So, like I said, I'm not too worried about going to the dark side if I need to. If we want to go to the dark side, let's go to the dark side.
Let's see where this takes us, I guess.
And a couple of things I should walk you through as reminders. You have picked up the black key, a couple of shovels, the 4 mud sorcerer inscribed stones, and you have the green key, the metal key, the ring of brass keys, and you have a red tusk.
So is this like all on a key ring or something?
They're just different items. There is 1 ring of keys. Did you guys use that red tusk?
I remember guessing it. I don't remember using it.
I don't think we ever used it. I think we got it off of one of the statues and that was it.
Yeah.
Did these golems animate and come south and do something?
So we can't see up there. Let me just wander up there so I can see.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that was the red tusk. So you used the red tusk.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I remember it took us like a half hour just to figure out how to fucking get them to
yes.
do it.
So what's going on in here?
So there's the rug. The walls are painted with dizzying geometric designs of red, green, and gold. A pair of pure gold candelabra flank the coffin, each holding a dozen burning vermilion candles, which are magically lit. And they give off an odd, spicy scent. Give me a Constitution save.
All of us?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, why am I on? Why do I have that? That's not right. Why is that there? That should not be like that.
Okay.
Why do I have advantage?
Standard, isn't it?
It's standard. It's just always on. You just ignore it if you don't actually have advantage or
No,
disadvantage.
I had it to where it wasn't on at one point. I just don't remember how to turn it off.
If you want to turn it back.
There it is.
Okay, you got it? Okay.
I think it's, yeah, it should be under roll queries. It's where it says always roll with advantage. I just have it to where it never roll.
Cool with me.
Yeah, I feel like it's better because then it's not randomly generating two numbers. Like that 26 could be the next number I roll for something better. So that's just the way I've always seen it.
Okay. Otten and Malvir both fall asleep.
Ooh.
So they are gonna have a long sleep now.
Hmm. Can I wake him up early?
You can try.
I walk over to Otten and I shake him.
Nothing. You're not getting anything.
I slap him.
Nothing.
I just have you seen have you ever seen or played the Deadpool game where he's slapping Wolverine? He's like, "This is for this. This is for this."
No, I have not.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll post it in the chat. But it's like he slaps him. He's like, "This is for not making me an X-Men. This is for not dating me. This is for not taking me to prom." He like goes on and on. It's just like that's what I'm doing. I'm just slapping him, trying to wake him up, and I'm like, oh, "All right, he's not waking up." Then move on.
Are there
and
any
if
other
you
visible exits here?
nothing except for the way you came in.
Okay, I guess investigate the room.
It's handy that the NPCs fell asleep.
Yeah.
Makes it a little more useful.
As you're looking around, the casket sits on a block of red marble, about 4 feet high. It is made of finely finished mahogany. Do. Okay. So, yeah, if you want to investigate further, go ahead and roll investigation.
Oh boy. Let's see
I was
if
gonna mess with the
Patrick
carpet.
sees anything. Well, no. A humble 10.
A little better.
I don't know what else to tell you about the room with those rolls off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of something.
I mean, can I put it like this? I was messing with the carpet.
I gotcha. So, yeah, the carpet is like a finely woven velveteen material. It does seem to be pretty high quality.
there any dust? Is this well maintained, or is this fallen into dilapidation?
There is basically no dust. That's what you encounter in most of these rooms, unless it says there's dust.
So can I, like, roll up the carpet?
Sure.
Okay, roll up the carpet.
The carpet is a good, high-quality rug, probably worth some money. It's not going to be easy to carry, but it is valuable.
Is there anything under the carpet?
No. Other than more floor, no.
Okay, I unroll it back.
Okay.
Well, Patrick, I think there's only one last thing to do.
Knock on the coffin. See if they knock back.
I'm not touching the coffin. Last time I touched the coffin, I went running. I could have Bastion open it. I don't think it should affect him. Or her.
I mean, I'm all for just sliding the lid off and burying my axe in whatever's underneath.
No. Let's not. You and I need to take a chill pill when it comes to straight murdering things. Like, obviously, if it attacks us, we murder it. But, like, relax.
I've just got this policy that nothing good comes out of coffins. I'm old-fashioned like that. I'm sorry.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong there. I'm just saying.
Right.
It may be a possibility. It may be an opportunity to get out of this place alive, too. Because, God forbid, we kill this thing, and it's the only way that gets us out. We're stuck down here, remember?
This is true.
So let's try and...
I feel like these candles are a bad thing and should be snuffed out. But that leaves us, well...
Well, we could. It might actually
it reduces the light. I wonder if it'll wake up the guys, yeah.
I mean, that's up to you, but...
You say it's a candelabra, right? So, multiple candles
with a couple
each.
of magical burning candles that have kind of a spicy scent to them.
Oh, and I don't have...
Might just try and snuff one of them out. Not the entire candelabra, just one of the candles. But...
Oh, I don't have fucking... I don't have fucking... I can't think of it, but I don't have that spell that allows me to magically snuff one out.
So nothing really happens when you snuff one of them out.
Does it stay out?
Yeah, it stays out.
Oh, okay. Do we want to try putting them all out first, or do we want to open the coffin?
I mean, both seem like terrible plans, but... we gotta do something here.
Well, I say we open the coffin without touching it. Like, let's you use your hammer, I'll use my hammer, and we'll just slide it open.
I mean, there's a big sign above the door that says, "Do not disturb my sleep," and it feels like we're going straight to the disturb my sleep option. I'm all for it. I just can't think of anything else to do here.
I mean...
Right, I have another plan, but you've ruled out murdering the undead person, so...
Well, I'm not saying we can't rule it out. I'm just saying, let's not go straight to murder time before we talk to the person.
You put out one candle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thought so.
My second thing was to say, let's snuff out all the candles first. If nothing happens, then we can light them back up. That way they're not too upset.
Alright, let's see what happens if we snuff the candles out.
Okay, with snuffing the remaining candles out, Otten and Malvir wake up.
Okay,
Alright.
well that's something.
Alright, that's what I was thinking was going to happen. Alright. Now, let's wake up the person.
Oh dear. Okay. What do we need to do? A strength check here?
If
I'll
you
use my hammer.
use your hammer, like, what do you mean? How?
So like I'm gonna put it to where I can push the lid off without touching the lid myself. Because last time I touched the lid, I had to run away.
Oh, okay. The lid opens pretty easily, revealing a mummified corpse, which is wearing a thin shroud of red silk. He has jewelry made of worked platinum, covered with complex geometric etchings and glyphs. Wide bracelets on his wrists and ankles, a broad collar about his neck, 3 rings bearing the heads of a pig, a camel, and a hippo, a circlet, and a perfectly fitting fanged face mask. He wears a breastplate of hammered platinum, bearing strange etchings, and is set with 6 periodi, which that's a type of gem. His hair is a great gray mane spilling luxuriantly about the coffin. The robes were once fine, but they're now largely rotted away. So
a corpse as opposed to a preserved person. So,
I mean...
Oh, you're asking me? Yeah, it's a corpse.
Yeah. Okay. I think we get Otten to sleight hand what he can off of this one.
Oh, no. That's gonna piss him off.
Well, what else can we do here?
I mean, we could just, wake it up. So here's my thing. I guess technically if we wake it up and kind of tell it like, hey, we're here to free you, go do your thing, maybe it won't kill us. Maybe we can go on. I mean, as soon as it wants to do something, and it looks like murderous intent, and I mean like actual murderous intent, not just, hey, it's looking at me funny, and then swing your hammer. No. See what it wants first. Maybe it doesn't kill us. Maybe it lets us out.
Okay.
Well, you poke at it.
Up.
You poke at it a few times with your maul, and you just get kind of a.
Nothing. The 3 rings were, what was it, a pig, bear?
Pig, a camel, and a hippo.
Wasn't there a hippo somewhere?
Yep.
I don't know about a hippo and not a hippo, a camel and a pig, but I remember there was a hippo back at, there was like a big prominent, like actual, like hippo statue somewhere. I don't remember where.
There's no obvious link between the 3. I think let's have Otten investigate the room now that he's awake.
Okay, and what does Malvir have? Guidance? So that's advantage, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was positive. Oh, yeah, the
24 and 24. Otten finds a secret entrance, secret door on the south wall, but it is not clear how to open it.
I mean, I know how to open it.
Manually?
Manually. But I will put it out there, last time we had me manually open a door, apparently it was part of some kind of puzzle, and we weren't supposed to do that, so.
Yeah.
You broke it. You broke the D&D.
Someone always has got to do it.
Yeah, somebody's gotta do it, so. It's just a hat that we wear periodically. I'll be today's breaker.
So, there's no obvious way of opening the door, is there?
No, but there's clearly a secret door there. It's in the southwest corner here.
Can I roll engineering?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm looking to see if what kind of like door is it? Is it like a it goes up? Does it like swing in or out? Or you know, like what does the door do? That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. So like right now, the opening and the wall are flush. And the opening is going to kind of go like this, but 10 feet further south. And what happens here is so this part of it is flush with the south wall right now.
Okay.
The rest of the rest of the wall should move somehow and open that up. So like,
basically it would come towards me and then move to the side.
well, it'll come towards you and reveal the cavity to the side is what I'm saying.
Ah, okay.
That you should be able to walk through. So it's kind of like an inverted secret door. Like you got to move everything else but the door.
My brain hurts trying to concept that one.
Should we go back and read the inscription that was above the door again? What was the exact phrasing, please, Thor?
That was... Thou hast reached the inner sanctum of Tzolo. Tzolo sleeps, waiting for the predestined time of the Jazulian rebirth. Gloat not, lest thy pride usher in thy unalterable doom.
Gloat not.
So wait, isn't gloating like almost like a pride thing?
Yeah.
So isn't that like if I were to say like I'm the one that's like here to wake the person up and yada yada, and would that be gloating?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And she may or may not like that.
Well, we're not here to
Make friends or kiss babies. So.
Gloat, contemplate or dwell on one's own success or another's misfortune with a smugness or malignant pleasure.
Well, we can so do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I kind of get it. Basically, we have Otten take the jewelry. We then, leaving, say, ha, we're going to get away with so much money from this tomb once we make it out. And then she comes to life, gets mad at him, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not... I'm tool smart. I'm not bring back a dead empress smart.
It's a great plan, I think. He can potentially mage hand things off of her from a distance, and then we can all stand ready.
Look, I can tell you which way a door opens. I can't tell you how to restart a revolution.
Right. Alternatively, we could just stand round her coffin and taunt her and see what happens.
I feel like that's still not a good idea.
No? Okay.
And we gotta wake whoever this is. Tzolo, is it?
I'm not sure if it's a him or her, to be honest. But
Well, we gotta wake it up somehow.
Tzolo has been established to be a woman.
right. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you guys found that information somewhere.
Let's have Otten try and mage hand some of those rings off of her.
Okay.
And if anyone asks, if she asks, we say we caught someone taking them, and we returned them.
Well,
They
see
just
what mood she's in when she wakes up.
they just slip off and nothing happens.
Interesting.
And as he keeps taking stuff off, eventually he has every bauble off of the corpse, and there's no response. It does not come to life or anything.
Now, in the interest of poking the bear, I'm going to wander over and, within earshot of the corpse, announce this is going easier than I thought. I don't understand why this Tzolo has such a reputation.
If you're not, it's not really giving you a response or anything like that. It's pretty much dead. It's as dead
Okay,
as...
let's investigate the baubles. We have Otten cast detect magic or identify item. That'd be better, wouldn't it?
I think Malvir has a wand of detect magic. Let's see.
Oh,
So he will use... Yeah, he has a wand of detect magic. Nothing in the... none of those baubles were magical. And nothing in this room actually is apparently magic.
curious.
So that means, well, no.
Have we missed something along the way? That's the case. We came from the north where the golem got us in. Is there anything further around? I guess I'm going to go for a walk. There is something to the west, the east here. I don't remember if we did it or not. This looks familiar. Oh, yes, okay. There are a bunch of statues around a pool here, if I remember correctly, and this is where we got the tusk from.
This is where the tusk came from. There was one big elephant statue back here. Let me see here. Make sure I get all this right.
This is where I broke the door.
The pillars running down the center of the hall approaching are made of clay, like a red marble. Etched into the south face of each pillar are the words, "Tzolo shall vanquish her foes." The chamber beyond is a massive vaulted chamber peaking 45 feet above at the center. The ceiling is painted to depict animal-headed humans with ornate blades locked together in combat. 8 red marble statues of tiger-headed humans, naked to the waist, brandishing elaborate polearms, stand guard vigilantly about the chamber. The head of one of these statues, you found out, unscrews clockwise, and you found
Hey, quick question.
yeah.
Did anyone else notice, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention at that time, why is this statue here instead of here?
I don't think there's too much to read into that except for the shape of the room.
I mean, I'm sorry, that's probably just me, but I'm just looking at it, like, they're all evenly spaced except that one, and that really irritates me.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's why I'm like, wait a minute, did we miss something with that?
We got past this lot. We came down here and we encountered somebody, didn't we?
And then this next room is where you found Tzolo, who jumped out of that coffin and just bolted. So this is, lining the walls are green basalt statues of fly-headed humans, naked except for white loincloths tied around their waist. They radiate a faint magic. The red marble coffin at the center of the chamber is engulfed with exquisite carvings of great serpents, sightless worms, blooming roses, and slimy toads. So you broke the wax seal, and this lid was very heavy in comparison to the one you just opened. And Tzolo jumped out and made a run for it. Wait, is that?
I'm just trying to work out what we might have missed. Faintly magical here.
I mean, that's just good because if you look at the photo of Tzolo, she was some kind of mage person, so could be just something that dealt with her.
Let's see if Malbeer has a good arcana.
I have a good technical arcana.
That's okay. We'll do a guidance. 24. Oh, okay. So the radiating magic in here is curse magic, so don't touch it.
So that was what I touched.
No, you didn't touch any of the radiating magic. You touched the coffin. You didn't touch any of the fly statues.
Oh. Then why did I run away?
Because Tzolo jumped out of the coffin and bolted, and it freaked you guys out. And there was nothing else obvious to do in this room.
Alright.
If you fail your save, each victim who touches the head or the loincloth of one of the statues, if you fail your save, then each time you engage in your primary activity of your class, such as fighting, spellcasting, stealth, whatever the case may be, a cacophony of buzzing insects fills your head, resulting in a performance penalty, disadvantage, 10% chance of spell failure, and a -1 to hit and damage.
Oh, wow.
And that effect lasts for 1 year.
Wow.
I'm going to move Adric's token back over with the group.
Now, it may just be me. Why don't we backtrack a little farther? Maybe there's something else we missed. I don't know. We've gotten to her tomb, but now she won't wake up. So until we figure out what the fuck to do, we're stuck.
Trying to understand the connection between these two. Like,
Well, I
they're
think
buried
Tzolo-
close together.
I know Tzolo was a mage of some sort. Tzolo is the great something.
That was Zila. Okay, you guys remember that handout? Let's go.
Let's have Otten investigate the coffin. Have we missed something?
The coffin is not integral to the block. It is placed on top of the block.
Wait, that means we can move it.
Right.
Well, as much as I don't want to do that, I mean, unless we backtrack, it's kind of the only thing we can try.
The other one was a lot more ornate.
So,
Well,
and
this
It's a lot
is a-
heavier.
you actually shouldn't need to backtrack. I don't think you missed anything along the way, so I don't think you need to go back. I will give you that hint so that we're not doing too much of that.
Well, alright, let's...
Alright, so there's two things we can do. We can either, well, three. We can try moving this coffin. I can try and manually open that door. Or we can just smash the face in. I'm not
Seems
really
like-
caring. I don't care for the last option. But I
one
don't
more
like-
thing. One more thing is like a detect magic here. We've done that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have. Okay, and there was nothing specifically magical here. Well, I think let's go with the least damaging first. What do you reckon of moving the coffin?
It's either moving the coffin or smashing the door open.
Let's leave
Right,
smash. Let's move the coffin. See what happens.
Alright, oh, I don't like this, but we really don't have any other options.
So you move the coffin off of its perch. Between the lot of you, it's not too difficult to get off there. No response from the corpse. Actually, everybody make a perception check real quick.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Perceives nothing.
Elvir perceives nothing. So, Aten points out, you know, guys, this corpse is male.
Oh.
And Tzolo is supposed to be a female.
That's unexpected.
When you pull it off, there is an indentation in the pedestal which holds a keyhole.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's go through the keys and work out which one fits.
Did the copper one ever fit anything?
Not sure. Let's have Horton try the keyholes. All the keys in the keyhole.
Okay. The metal key fits in there and turns and clicks. And you hear the sound of maybe gears grinding or something, some noise in the wall coming from the south.
Yep, I was just about to say, to the south.
And after a few moments, the wall begins advancing.
Ah, fuck, run!
Oh, come on. Alright, into the corridor.
Yeah.
I assume our NPCs will join us.
Everybody make a perception check real quick. I'm going to leave it to the PCs.
15? Blimey. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
good. Should
Henry notices that as the wall is advancing, it's like pulling out a corridor shape. So the part that was the cutout of the secret door is staying flush with the south wall, while the rest of the south wall, the negative of that shape, is advancing, leaving an opening that you can walk through.
so it's not moving anymore? It's stopping?
No, it's still moving.
And I'm assuming you'll go all the way up.
Yeah, once it goes all the way up, you won't be able to get into that opening, because it's going to cut you off here.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I still don't understand the part where the opening is.
Okay, you got to get in there now, or you have to wait for this trap to reset before you can try again, which who knows how long that's going to be.
Oh, let's do it then.
Oh boy. Ah, shit. Alright.
Let's Indiana Jones this.
Okay, so you guys really quickly run through this little corridor, and it pushes you out at a... Sorry, come on, deselect. There we go. Having some problems with my selection. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, where's Mel here?
He's there. Maybe I covered
Okay.
him with a token or something. Yeah, I covered him. Okay.
Let's have Orton searching ahead for traps.
Okay, I will do a perception check to see if I see any traps. And I do not.
See what happens.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of crushing mechanisms in here.
Yes.
You're right about that.
It's a lot of swimming. Oh, hello. What's going on here? A lot of water here.
Wait, is that a boat?
Yes. Yes, it is. Just gonna take a look around.
Perception. I'm not going to beat that, so I'll leave that to somebody else.
I mean, I'm not saying I'll do better.
This complicated chamber opens with an archway inscribed with the following in the Jazulian language, Talese. The reverent should tread with care. The irreverent shall die. Over the final word is a symbol of death. The great chamber is 70 by 60 feet with a domed ceiling. A stone platform resting on 8 submerged stone columns supports the bulk of a mastless wooden ship 36 feet long and 12 feet wide. It is labeled as the Uzrivoy and is a ship of earth and sea, or a mudship. He can detect, Malvir, when he gets into the room, can detect magic on the platform upon which this ship sits. And I'm not sure about the pools. So, are the pools magical?
I was about to say, I just want to take a look at the pools. I feel like there's got to be something at the bottom of it. I don't like the idea that there's a boat with a pool of water and there's...
I feel like we had a clue about a boat.
We did. We did. Something about a boat.
There's something like the benevolent will get on the boat or something like that.
A lot of water.
Yeah. The water generally hasn't been good.
To sail a ship that is smiled upon, a silver necklace must be donned. Okay, well that's one thing.
Right, but those necklaces have been a bit choky.
We are missing one. Portal in this watery depth leads to secret treasures kept. Tzolo or Tzolo's rest is thus disturbed. You will find her quite perturbed.
Irritated.
Yeah.
The ship is made of a fine reddish wood. The hull is supported by 8 oak beams angled up from the platform, where they are anchored in iron sleeves sunk into the stone. The deck is 12 feet above and holds a small cabin to the east.
This is on...
Which actually you wouldn't be able to probably see that, but it is there.
So what we see here is, right, we've got this U-shaped water in like a pond formation around the boat. But, and then the boat is on the same level of stone as we are presently.
No, it's on a bit of a platform.
Right.
And the platform is magical.
Ooh, okay.
Can I make a perception check in the water to see if there's anything in the water?
Probably something like that. Yes.
Well, yeah, that was great.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, the only thing that I don't care for about this place at the moment is, like I said, there's water. And there's only 2 things that even bring up anything about a boat / water. That's clue 4 and clue 7. So even in order to use the ship or sail it, we have to have a silver necklace, and it's got to be dawn. So someone's got to be wearing a silver necklace.
I think Bastion would look particularly fetching in a silver necklace.
He's probably got a giant keg around his neck.
Well, there goes that idea. What about Owler?
That's between him and Auden.
You know the plinth is magical. We know the water around it is generally bad.
Well, yes and no. The water normally keeps all the clues and secrets that we keep finding.
It's usually full of elementals as well, so...
Well, you're not wrong there, but...
I feel like something should be used to check this.
A pair of fanged elephant heads 10 foot above the floor on the west wall spray water from their curled trunks into the pool. Their eyes are violet garnet. They flank yet another stone face, 6 foot in diameter, which sits somewhat lower on the wall. And I think that is the next stone face. But it's not given me a crystal clear explanation of the pools. Did you guys get... How many faces did you get through? Did you get to the fourth one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is what I thought. So I think this one is the fifth one.
He looks sad.
So it looks to be looking down at something. Is there anything in his eye line?
Yeah, I saw it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think we have much time here. It may just be me. I feel like there's got to be something with the water itself. Because do you or Auden or Malvir even have a silver necklace?
We've picked up a couple along the way, haven't we?
Because all I'm saying is if none of us have a silver necklace, it's got to be in this room, in the water. That's my only guess. Because I really don't think we should even be touching the boat until, like, last minute. Unless we have a silver necklace. That's just me. But I don't know how quickly this water may be rising. Or if it's even draining at all.
Is it rising, Phil?
Not obviously.
Is there anything in the water or visible?
I think you'd have to make a perception check. I made one, but I don't think I really did that.
I think the faces might have gotten mixed up somewhere in here. I think... Let me... Okay, right there is where they got messed up. You weren't supposed to see face 5, you were supposed to see face 6.
Oh. Well, I'm so confused on what the faces do anyway, so...
They do different things at different times. Okay, this face is the one that you actually are looking at. The face...
Angry boy.
The stone visage has an evil fanged grin on its face, hence the reference to the ship that is smiled upon. The face has tightly gritted teeth, and an arrogant jutting chin with squinting eyes, from which pour a steady river of tears. These tears smell strongly of roses. They flow down the wall, they flow down the face, down the wall, and through an iron gate in the floor. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo. But where is the stuff on the pool?
Is it potentially just nothing with the pool?
Okay, so what is it that you did when you investigated the pool? You just looked down into the pool?
Yeah, I kind of just looked down to see if there was anything like at the bottom of it in reality.
You can see that the water goes down deeper than you can really make out, like to the point that you can't really make out the bottom. So it's actually pretty deep water.
So my only guess is that this is in reference to clue 7 then. Well, clue 4 and 7, that's all I can put together.
I got the impression we've got to get on this boat and ride this thing Goonie style somewhere.
Well, you're not wrong, but here's my other thing. It said the tears drained into a metal bar down on the floor.
Yeah, metal grate.
Let's check out the grate before we do anything. Because my only thing is, I don't think I have any spells that can... What? Oh, isn't there like a light spell that you can add on to something, and then we could probably take like a single coin, drop it in there, and see how far it falls before it stops?
No idea.
Yeah, you can cast light onto a coin and throw it, into the pool somewhere if you want to.
Yeah, but I don't have light, and I don't know if anyone else has anything.
I'm pretty
similar.
sure Malvir probably has it, but let me just make sure. I'm sure he does. He's got to have light. Yeah, he can cast light. So, do you want to cast it on a like coin or something, or a rock, whatever, to throw down there?
Yeah, I would say just cast it on a rock, kind of just gently drop it in, just to see if if the light actually disappears after so long, or if it actually we can see the light at some point, and if there's potentially even anything at the bottom. We may just be wasting time here, but
like right here.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know if this actually does anything though.
You drop the coin down in there, and you can see. Let's see. Yes, there's something under there that appears to be support pillars holding up this platform from underneath. And it looks like you can swim underneath the platform like a dock if you were to go under there.
Yeah. All supporting the theory that this water is going to rise pretty quickly, and the only way out of here is on the boat.
Or
the plinth is magical.
Or hear me out. This is in reference to clue 7. Portal in this watery depth. So basically, the water and the boat, basically. So we need a silver necklace to drive or ride the boat. The boat then is a portal that will take us to where Tzolo is asleep, where we will then wake her up, making her mad. The only last thing that we can really do at this point is check out that grate and see if there's anything with the grate. Other than that, unless we have a silver necklace, I wouldn't touch the boat. Unless there's no way out.
So, yeah, you did pick up the necklace of strangulation a couple of sessions ago, which is a silver necklace. So apparently you need to put on the necklace of strangulation to use this bow.
That's DM. What about that collar piece that Otten picked off that one dude before us? What is that?
Well, that was platinum, and it was, let's see if I can. So a broad collar around the neck.
Actually, he may be reverse psychologizing us, because in the clue it says, the ship that is smiled upon, we have a face here that has a shit-eating grin. It says the silver necklace must be donned. So someone's got to pay the price. Actually, if we put it on Bash... Oh, no, not Bastion, but Share, would it actually affect them? I mean, it's being donned, it's being worn.
I don't think it would.
Is there any way to remove the curse on the necklace before putting it on?
Probably you could do that somehow.
Oh, fuck.
Like a dispel of magic on it?
Hang on. I have... Well... No, hang on. Or, well, I may have something I could use, but it's not a guarantee, and I would need a long rest. Well, that doesn't do what I thought it was going to do. Basically, it's the aura of purity. What about vitality? Just...
Oh. Okay, I could be wrong here. But I think I've got the ship facing the wrong way.
My only thing is, I do have the spell Revivify, which I'm pretty sure we have enough diamonds for. That if one of us technically dies while wearing it, I can revive us. So probably best I don't wear it. Just saying.
It says it takes a DC 14 strength check to remove the necklace.
Which is not that bad.
It's not bad, no.
Considering... Yeah,
I could
considering
do
you.
that. Yeah.
So like I said, it's... And the other thing is, I'm almost guaranteeing it's not necessarily an instant killing thing. I'm pretty sure it would be damage over time.
Well... Okay.
And so...
I think we're overthinking this. DC 14's not too bad.
No, and not only that, I can also revive one of us.
Right.
So.
And Edric's already got his little circlet or tiara, so this is a nice little accoutrement to that. Yeah.
So here's what it comes down to: is which one do we force it on, Auden or Malvir?
No, I'll take it.
But are you going to be... Well, actually, yeah, could you remove it yourself, or...
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Does someone else have to help you remove it, or can you remove
it? A creature within 5 feet of you, yeah, I better not.
No, including you.
Oh, in that case, fine.
Yeah, so basically, a creature within 5 feet and you can use your action to make a DC 14 strength save.
Okay. Alright.
Wait.
Stuff it. I'll stick the necklace on.
Hang on. Before we do this, I do have one quick question. If you were to put it on, and say for some reason we can't help you, I wouldn't say you could go large either, because potentially going large may keep the necklace at the same size. You see what I'm saying?
I've got a +8 on my strength check, so I don't think it gets much better than that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, okay, so should we get on the ship now and then put it on?
This plinth is magical, so I think I put it on first and then approach.
Well, I say we all kind of get ready to jump on.
Yeah. Let me...
Well, hang on. Before you put it on, we never investigated the grate. We need to investigate the grate before we fuck up anything else.
Okay.
This is just me being paranoid and shit, but I think we need to investigate that before we fucking move on.
It seems like the grate is it's like pouring something down into the foundations of the plinth, and I reckon that accelerates, destroys the plinth, and then the boat takes off on the water.
I mean,
or the water raises or something is my guess.
I don't know, because I know the elephants are shooting the water into the in the water, so that's where I'm assuming the water will come from. But why is there specifically another grate that drains this water? You see what I'm saying?
It was like roast smelling, wasn't it? So
yeah.
Do you want to have a look at it and see what you can make of it?
Yeah, I mean, I say we just have Malvir just... Light's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I say we just have him do another light real quick, drop it down in there, and we see what happens. Maybe we see some... Because at least then we're not making a whole big fuss of it. We see if there's nothing there.
Who is dropping the coin in?
Oh, I don't like that.
Al, right?
I mean, yeah, I would assume Mal would, because he has the light. He's the one who's casting light. I hate to make him do it, but...
see what happens.
Okay. He casts light on the coin and drops it in. Some of the spray from what's coming out of the tear ducts, some of the runoff hits his hand, and it is a contact poison, and he has failed his save.
Hang on, when you mean failed, do you mean... never mind. He failed. I don't have any more Flash of Genius. I need to take, like, a long fucking rest.
And he takes 38 damage.
Woo!
Jeez. That's some serious acid there.
Is that not, what you call, wizard failed and died?
In the old one, that's a save or die poison, but the save or die thing is not so popular anymore.
Yeah, I don't really care for save or just instantly die. I feel like that's just, but you know, it makes a little more sense. But a lot of damage worth it. That's a great deterrent. All right. Well, with that being said, I don't think there's any more reason to deal with the grate.
Yeah, I'm gonna don the necklace and try and get on this ship.
Okay, the magical aura on this platform shifts to, like, kind of vaporizes and goes away, and it lowers to walking level, so it's level with you guys now. And meanwhile, you are getting strangled by the necklace.
Alright, I definitely...
I'm gonna
get everybody on the boat.
I'm gonna assist Adric in helping him get on to and to the boat.
Going slightly blue here. Let's get on the boat.
All right,
And I'm
and
tearing this thing off.
Malvir will help you get the necklace off so you can get an advantage on your strength save.
It's guidance, isn't it? It's a D4.
Guidance.
I looked it up.
Guidance. Okay, plus
he's
3,
fine.
and you're good. So it's off, and it is harmlessly in your satchel now. And you are on the boat. So, you're on the deck. Let's see. There. The deck is 12 foot above and holds a small cabin to the east, a covered stairway to the west, and a great wheel between these two structures. The wheel is inlaid with ivory and carved with hundreds of tiny letters in a freakish alien script. The stairs are closed off by a locked door. The door to the cabin is also locked.
Yeah, this sounds like a job for Otten.
Well, I mean, do any of our keys work first? Before someone else gets stabbed with a poison needle or something? I mean, is that
To the cabin?
yeah,
Yeah.
do any of our keys like work at all first? Before Otten gets himself stabbed?
No, he's gonna just pick it.
Oh, lovely.
It'll be fine.
I was about to say, rolls nat 1.
I think you can with those mods.
Upon picking the lock and opening it, the door handle erupts weird scintillating colors, which function as a hypnotic pattern. So let me get hypnotic pattern out.
Wait, that means don't look. Don't look. Right? No? I don't know.
You create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air in a 30-foot cube. It appears for a moment and then vanishes. Each creature who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
Oh dear. I can use an indomitable here.
Wow, I actually... Whew. And I can't save you. I'm sorry. I am too tired for this shit. This place has made me very tired.
Yeah, I'm going to use my last indomitable. And
Malvir's just fucked. And
oof. Does that do it? That's 14.
No, that's still a fail.
Dang it. Okay, what happens?
For those who are affected by the hypnotic pattern, essentially you just stand there blankly for 20 minutes. And that's really the only effect that it has on you. Staring at the door.
Adric and Malvir are tripping balls, man.
Just kind of staring at the door.
Groovy.
Anyway, the area inside the cabin is an extra-dimensional space, 20 foot by 30 foot, that holds a great oak table surrounded by a dozen chairs. Carpets line the walls, but the room is otherwise empty.
Nice. Okay.
Do we take a seat? What do you think, Adric?
Well, I don't think anything for the next 20 minutes.
Oh, I figured that we just stood there for 20 minutes and then
Okay.
it elapsed, and now we've moved on.
Okay. Well, it seems like designed to ride in style, whatever happens. You know, you can go into this space and live it out. Did you say there was a lock on the stairs as well? Did I hear correctly?
Right, yeah, there was a stair behind you from where the cabin door was, which has also got a door that is locked.
Ah, okay. So let's have a look at the cabin door then.
So you want to go back to the other one?
I'm understanding it correctly. There are 2 towers on this boat, and we've opened one. Is that right?
Well, the cabin it is a room like above deck.
Yeah.
There's no stairs leading up to the cabin. It's just a door that's right there. And then the other one is below deck, the one that's behind you. And that one goes down.
Okay, and that's the one we've just opened.
That's the one you did not open.
Oh, okay.
You opened the cabin.
We opened the cabin, right, okay, and the cabin is this extra dimensional space.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we can turn around and open up the space behind, if you would like.
No. If it's an interdimensional space, let's fucking sleep,
Well, that's a good point, yeah.
please. If you want me to do anything for you, I need sleep.
Okay, get some water.
Can we take a long rest in that one little pocket that?
Yeah, we were. I was treating it as a long rest, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to long rest everybody here. And
I'm gonna add one more medicine check for myself then,
Okay.
and that should get me up to full. I was only 16 points down.
Sometimes the APIs work and sometimes they don't. I
Are
have
you using the long rest API?
Yeah, I have it on my, like, they work when they want to. I have it set on this game, the long rest, and I'm typing it in, and it just ignores it. And it is not the first time. It's done this to me many times.
You reset the sandbox.
Yeah, I don't ever use the sandbox anyway, but
Yeah, sorry, in your game on the API screen, there's like the reset of your engine for your API scripts.
let me try that.
Because I found I had to label the skills with a suffix of L or S in brackets, and then it picks it up.
API scripts. Restart API sandbox.
That's it.
And let's go back to the game. Rolling 1d20. Crafting spells list. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. Okay.
Alright, so just a heads up. I've only got 13 healers kits left. We gotta make the rest of this count.
You say only 13?
Yes.
Okay, alright.
I normally am carrying 30 on me.
It looks like that did the trick.
I'm below half. And I only have... I mean, I have my stim shot. And then technically I do have considerably some healing spells, but it's not like I am a cleric. I can only do so much. I'm a combat medic. I only temporarily stop the pain.
Cool.
I temporarily help.
Good tip.
I only make
Thank
you feel good while you're dying. I'm only there to help you make you feel good
Ease the
while you're
passage
dying.
into the next world.
So, the healing kit's the best I can do, and the fact that I only have about a third of that left, of what I'm normally carrying on me left, that's a bad sign.
Okay.
Alright, so are we gonna wait, or are we gonna try and continue to mess around on this boat?
Oh, I think we take the boat for a spin and see what happens. But before, shout when you want to break.
Well, no, I'm good to go now. I'm
So,
all healed, all my spells. I'm kicking.
yep, I'm good.
Cool. So do you want to go back to the other side and go down those stairs?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, and at the there's a locked door to get through at the entrance, and let's just have pop that. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, cool. The narrow staircase reaches down into the hold of the ship, which is also clearly an extra-dimensional space, 60 foot long and 25 foot wide. At its center is a wooden sarcophagus protected by a magical spell, and the words "Tzolo sleeps" in Talese are painted on the coffin lid.
Oh dear.
Melvir can detect the magic, the protective magic radiating from it.
And is the protective magic emphasized on the coffin or on the boat?
On the coffin.
Okay.
So basically, what I'm looking at is Tzolo's dead body.
It was supposed to be in the other chamber, but wasn't.
So my assumption is this is her coffin.
Sounds like it.
What kind of protection are we talking about here? Like instant vaporization death? Or, hey, you're not allowed to do that?
If you make an Arcana check, I can give you a little more information about it. The aura is light green, indicating enchantment magic.
Okay.
And of course, I don't think any of us has anything that can dispel it.
Arcana. Let's see if Cotton can do any better.
If anyone can, it's got to be Mal.
Sorcerers aren't necessarily particularly intelligent. He does have proficiency, though, and I'm going to throw a whatchamacallit on that.
Guidance, yeah.
Okay, so
7.
he can just tell you that it will cause a type of paralysis if you succumb to its magic.
Well, that's a lot better than instant vaporization. But I prefer to be able to speak to the person if they come out.
Wondering if there's any sort of helm on this vessel that triggers this. Like, do we wake her up, or is there another? Is there something more obvious here?
Well, there was. I'm pretty sure it was a helm.
There was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At least I remember, I'm pretty sure Thor said something about that, right? There was a wheel on the ship?
Mm-hmm. I don't think that was a helm. I think that's like a wheel,
Oh, like a release the Kraken type wheel, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's
None.
kind of what we want, isn't it? Like, we want to get this boat going.
If it goes anywhere.
Well, it's some pretty bad dungeoneering design if it isn't. I mean that as in, you know, why put a boat underground otherwise?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It feels like this whole thing is geared up towards making this boat move. So before we wake her slumber, I guess I'd like to give the wheel a go and see if there's anything to it.
Fine. Go ahead. I mean, I just wish we had clue number 6. That's really irritating me that we don't have clue 6, because, like, there's obvious something that we're missing there, and I don't know what it is. Because if I'm looking at all the other clues...
I think
So-
you... Okay, you're back. You kind of cut out for a minute.
And because clue 1, I'm pretty sure we figured out. Clue 2, we figured out, I'm pretty sure. Clue 3, yeah, we figured out clue 3, I'm pretty sure. Clue 4 we just figured out. Clue 5, we figured out. Clue 7, I don't know what to do with that. And then clue 8, we figured that out, pretty sure.
What was
So,
7?
7 is portal in this watery depth leads to secret treasures kept. Tzolo's rest is thus disturbed. You will find her. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
I'm good now. Basically, we will find her pissed off. So, I don't know. We've got to do something.
Yeah, it seems like this is it now. Like, so this wheel, is it rigged in any way other than to steer this ship?
It doesn't steer the ship. It releases the ship, and you can't budge it. No amount of strength or anything will budge it.
Well, I mean, the only other thing that I can think of that we can do is just try and pass the save and disturb the coffin. What are you thinking, Andrew?
Really don't like the idea of waking her up. I think there might be something more to this place.
Well, there's nothing else in this room unless
Right,
you want,
but
unless you want to go in the water itself and see if there's anything in the water that we missed. The water is obviously just some kind of dock. We can't move
the face seems to be extruding some acid, right? And I wonder if the acid erodes the
It's poison,
platform that we're on.
not acid.
Oh, okay.
Contact poison.
Poison. And clue 5 was something about a smiling face, right?
Basically, 5 was just saying that we need the silver necklace in order to get on the ship. And no, that was clue 4.
I'm missing something. Oh, we can wake her up and probably get attacked, but I don't know if that's it. All the other coffins have had, the people have had something on them, so there might be something they're disturbing this and seeing what she's got on her. But she's going to be a bit miffed about it. Do you reckon, Dogs?
I really don't know at this point.
I feel like it's the face or the coffin.
I don't really think there's anything more we can do with the face. Not without injuring ourselves.
All the other faces have had something, something more to them. This one, you know, alright, it's got a contact poison to it, but like I feel like the other faces have given something up. This one hasn't.
Do you remember how they gave it up?
Most of it we had to basically...
There was one where you like unhinged the jaw and got into its mouth. There was one where you reached in its ear.
Yeah.
One that you reached into its nose.
Huh. Okay. Maybe we take another look at this face. Yeah.
I mean, it's got some pearly whites. I can smash the pearly whites.
Right.
Taking special care not to touch the poison now, I'm gonna assume.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's investigate the face.
So the stone face has an evil-fanged grin, so that's the ship that is smiled upon. It has tightly gritted teeth, huge ears, an arrogant jutting chin, and squinting eyes where the tears are coming from.
Is there anything in the ears, or can I investigate the face for any sort of compartment or something?
In the right ear, you find a valve that turns clockwise or counterclockwise.
Ooh.
So, make an insight check.
I'm actually going to prepare a rope that allows us to climb easier onto the ship.
Okay.
That seems like something we should have ready.
Once you got it,
For insight.
once you've got it in there, it's probably not gonna give you any more trouble. So you've disabled the trap that the ship is sitting on by putting the necklace of strangulation on.
Okay.
The insight the valve is for the poison. The trouble is, one direction is going to cut the flow off, and the other direction is going to increase the flow, possibly spraying the poison around.
Lovely.
Is there anything in the path of the poison?
No, it just goes down that grate.
No, but if it sprays, is the person turning the handle going to get sprayed with it? Sounds like the handle's in the air.
Assuming it goes out kind of like a, I don't know, like kind of a breath weapon, it should hit like kind of a 10-foot arc radius in front of it. But if the person holding the ear would not be hit, just the people in front of it.
All
How
right.
about let's not try it, Adric? Let's not try it. We shut it off, right?
Well, I'm just, yeah, okay. But I don't know which way to turn it, so I just want to make sure everybody's out of the way, and then I'll give it a turn to
Oh, I
clockwise.
thought we turned it off.
Well, all right. Counterclockwise should close it in theory.
The flow is becomes a deluge, spraying all over.
Okay. Spraying all over.
Just about a 10-foot arc radius in front of the face. So you're to the side, and let's see.
Everybody else had the good sense to get out of the way.
Yeah, so it's about. But yeah, we'll put you. You're going to be right here. So when the poison sprays out, it kind of goes all over that stuff. So you quickly turn it clockwise, suddenly remembering righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Yeah, okay.
And that stops the flow of poison. So make a perception check.
Yep. Now we look down the thing.
18.
I'm more concerned about where all the poison is. Yeah, I wonder. Does Cher figure it out?
I don't know. Cher probably doesn't really care about it that much. There's a secret compartment inside the chin.
Ooh, okay. Let's open this compartment up and see what's inside.
Okay, that will give you 4 fair stones that bear 4 fair signs. Let me see if I've got this one. This is a handout. So you said, okay, let's see. No, that's not it. You had 1 through 7, or were you missing any of those?
6.
Of clues?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 1 through 7.
Of the clues, we have all but 6 of 1 through 7.
Okay, so you were missing 1.
Yes, we're missing number 6.
It might be number 6. Let me check on that. It's not. Okay. It says there's a scroll folded up that has written in Talisi. It says 4 fair stones that bear 4 signs. Keys to she whose tongue maligns those who dare disturb her sleep. Grief and woe is what they'll reap. Turn back now, thy soul to save, or seek her tomb and find your grave.
Okay, so a general warning.
But it also sounds like in order... It also sounds like if we also wish to get to her, we actually need the 4 stones slash...
Which we've got, haven't
You have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I mean, that might be me. I'm not very good with riddles for the most part, but... Yeah, It just seems like if we actually want to get past that protection barrier, I think we need those stones. That would be my guess. Because that sounds like that's the key. Those are the keys to her. But if we do that, we will disturb her, and then we get our ass beat.
Well, then we've just got to beat her up.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the best way of putting it. I'm always one for, I guess politics and trying to speak to them before we commit it. But, yeah.
I will give you that opportunity this time. Let's see what happens. We're not getting out of here without some exit manifesting somewhere. So right now,
you know what I just realized? If we don't do it, we still are stuck in here for another millennium.
Yep.
Century or whatever it is. So
we've got to do something, and that something right now means waking her up, I think,
and trying to hopefully make her unmad.
Yeah, I mean, it's a slow death or a quick death, so we may as well aim for her quick death.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the ship, go to her coffin, and look for some place for these stones to be used. The plinths of these coffins tend to be a popular place for something to be done. Is there any kind of recess to put these stones in place?
Well, you'll have to make a wisdom saving throw as you approach the coffin.
Boy.
And we've got Otten and Malvere.
There ain't no saving you guys on that one. I'm using inspiration.
Okay, every one of you are paralyzed.
No, I got inspiration here to use.
I've got Indomitable.
I've got like 4 inspiration I can use.
I'm gonna use an Indomitable.
And then I'm throwing Flash of Genius on that shit. I don't care.
I'll just throw in a little DM insight hint for you. Everybody failing the save is just kind of like a wash. It doesn't... You're just going to stand still for like 10 minutes, and then you'll just start moving again. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
The problem is if some of you save, and some of you don't, and then you open this coffin.
Fair.
But you don't need to use Flash of Genius or any of those resources right now.
Oh, okay. So, try it again?
Yeah, it only can happen once, so you're standing in front of the coffin now, so...
Would you like me to re-roll, then?
No, you're good.
Okay.
At the center is a wooden sarcophagus with the words Tzolo sleeps painted on the coffin lid.
Uh-huh. I think we're gonna try and open it.
I was gonna just investigate the sides of the coffin to see if there's any like spots where we can put the stones in.
Yeah, the plinth.
There's nothing obvious at this time. On the outside, on the top or the sides or any of that.
What if we each took a stone and approached the coffin that way with stone in hand?
So you're just standing in front of it with a stone in your hand?
Yeah.
That's not going to do anything.
Oh well.
The power of this stone compels you.
Right.
You wish.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've got no other options. I say we just open it. I mean, worst thing that happens, we die.
Yeah. How bad is that,
Well-
really, at this point?
Well, I mean, in reality, the worst thing to happen is to have your soul in an internal, constant,
Torment?
purgatory kind of thing.
Yeah. Wailing
Other
and
than
gnashing
that-
of teeth and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Getting raped by the devil for the remainder of time.
Yeah, that's
Lovely.
the worst. That's a worse thing than death. But I'll take death as the worst possibility for now. Looks like I ought to be on in about 30 minutes.
I don't think we're going to be playing for 30 more minutes.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to...
I would have him wait till next weekend. I would say let's see if me and Adric wake this thing up, and that'll be where we pause.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, I think, the plan.
So, are we gonna wake her or what?
Let's attempt to wake her up. And the way I see it, we can be political now, and if shit hits the fan, then we have something to look forward to next Saturday.
Right.
Okay, well, when you pull the coffin lid off, it is also an extra-dimensional space, and inside is an aboleth that comes out and telepathically applauds you. You can hear this voice in your head praising your magnificence. Excellent, an excellent display of skill. You truly are worthy to wake up our goddess, the Lady Tzolo. Of course you know by now she is divine and has foretold your coming. Now, very soon you will be done here. All that remains are a few final tests to prove your worthiness, but you must know your deeds will never be forgotten. You will be immortalized forever with the Jesulian. When you look, you see a tapestry that you didn't really notice before, and it shows despair with it's the tapestry like communicates with you telepathically. It's a image of despair, and it's got these different parts to it that move around, which you realize are the different personalities of despair. Those being, of course, Wark, Braun, Quathic, Modar, Thal, and Exotir. And everybody make a religion check.
This is not going to be good. Oh, son of a 18.
So despair has hitherto unknown personalities still roaming the universe somewhere, and Tzolo is one of them. And she is about to wake up and walk the earth.
Well, wait a minute. So, what you just informed me was the person that's destroying the planet, one of his personalities is Tzolo.
Exactly.
And up until now, Zolo's been imprisoned or asleep.
Asleep,
No,
waiting
dormant.
for the
So,
right time, dormant, waiting for the right time to come back.
No, so basically what this means is Henry turns to Adric, puts his hand on his shoulder, and says, "It's smashing time."
You will have 2 final tests, the aboleth informs you. When you have completed those tests, as I'm sure you will, the vessel upon which you stand will take you to Tzolo's final chamber, and you will bask in her magnificence. The first of your final tasks is to fight me to the death. And we'll do that next week.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so that just means that there are no politics involved in this one, Adric. I don't
Nope.
get to do politics. Everything's just smashed with this group.
Well, I felt like you had your opportunity to talk there, and they weren't interested in listening.
No, it was, hey, we're willing to talk, but at the same time, just so you know, that the person that you hate the most is also this person, and this person that you were wanting to talk to is this person. So yeah, there is no talk.
Yeah. Now, I feel like if we wake up this other personality, this is either going to be very good or very bad. So far, she's been completely dormant whilst Despair's been doing its thing. And now, adding this extra persona to Despair seems like it's going to be a bad thing. What do you reckon, dogs? Good or bad?
There's no way of making
So,
it
and also from the tapestry, it looked like there were a few more unknown personalities.
Long story short, we're not getting out of this alive unless we fight our way out.
Yeah.
That's about it. That is all there is to it.
That's par for the course. It's whether we really want this thing getting out and adding. This is, if it's a multiple personality, adding another one could bring balance, or it could just be the utter chaos that you kind of expect. So.
Well, it's this is the way I see it. If we release it and just let it go, then shit could start making shit go faster.
Yeah.
But if we kill her, then we know that we can kill a god, for the most part.
And things haven't got any worse or better. They've remained the same, in theory.
Or we can do the neutral thing, which is... So good thing is, we kill the person. Bad thing is, we let them go free. The neutral thing is to just stay in here, not do anything, and suffer a slow death. And know that the world will still die, but at least we didn't make it any worse.
Well, yeah.
So, really,
Okay.
there is no good choice. It's just... Yeah. If you want to live,
So, and
fight our way out.
if it channels itself to Caesarea somehow, it loses all its followers and ceases to be a god, and as a result, its followers will succumb to despair and probably largely ritualistically commit suicide or have some kind of like frenzied response to that, and the put that through the despair filter. Like if it were a god that is on the side of light, it would be like the followers would be happy, or that the god is achieving its goals. But this is the god of despair achieving its goals, which makes their followers fall into despair.
Okay.
Long story short,
They all lose their powers and they all lose their spells if assuming that this is what what this thing said was true, which you don't have any reason to think it's not.